Yo, what's up guys? You got PokeaimMD here with the next edition of our DPP Sundays. We're on the smogtours server yet again, and I basically just asked if people want to play DPO. You might as well play Black Oblivion. Let's see if we can get a win after our last game. So he leads Azelf, I lead Flygon. Now this could be Scarf Azelf with Ice Punch. The likelihood is a little bit low, I want to say. That's actually, I'm about to say, that's a bulky Azelf variant. So we'll go T-Tar right there. Can you turn out into it? Pretty much getting up my rocks if I want to. I'm actually going to Crunch because since he has a fatter variant, I thought something like Taunt would come out. And I didn't want to waste a turn and give him a turn to actually explode. So maybe a Braylon might want to come out right now if he does have one. Shikaberry Azelf, or excuse me, Citrus Berry Azelf is not something I've seen before, ever. Infernape comes out. Close combat is very easy for my opponent. So is U-turn. I don't want to risk this just in case he has something like... One, I want my rocks up. Yeah, we'll make the Gliscor play. It's safe. If he overheats right away, really good play. But I knew U-turn was coming, and I was thinking about Fire Blasting whatever was coming in. But Gliscor stops something from setting up if it wants to. Obviously, Kingdra is a giant, massive threat to me. I just got to taunt. If he specs, he specs. Like... Oh, it's just a Dragon Dance variant. Oh, you're not going to do crap to me, my friend. And you're going to be worn down by the sand. Not even bad. I literally just get to taunt stall him. Because it's a Dragon Dance variant. So... Assuming he doesn't get a better roll versus me. Roost is just my best play. I need to get Kingdra lower. Because I can revenge kill him relatively easily. Forgot how stupid Taunt is in this gen too. Yeah, I'm actually gonna make the Roserade play right now. I kind of doubt you'd outrage the Gliscor right there, and my Leaf Storm is gonna blow this Kingdra back. Plus, I know that's Dragon Dance for sure. So, like I said, my Leaf Storm is gonna blow this thing back. I don't mind him going Scizor, which is really smart. Is it a Scarf variant? Huh. He hasn't seen my Jirachi in the back, which I'm hoping to put in work, but I definitely want to get up a T-Spike here. I feel like, if I'm able to, of course, like if he's Scarf, or if he's a Pursuit variant, he'll go for it now, I think. You could just Bullet Punch me, though, but I could have something like Heatran in the back, which I think is very likely. Also, that Scizor took absolutely nothing, so a nice little spike right there. He does go for Pursuit. Yep. It's a Life Orb Pursuit variant, so T-Spike is going to be really, really, really huge right here, and what I can do is actually go Jirachi. If he wants to Bullet Punch right now, I can hit him with a Fire Punch after. So, perfect. So, Scizor is in range of Fire Punch. And it's relatively safe. Like, I don't lose anything from it. Infernape takes damage. I get rid of Scizor right there. If you go Kingdra, it's no big deal because you're taking the T-Spike anyway. Rotom-Mow is going to come out. Maybe you're sub-Rotom, but this does give me the Roserade sack, and this also gives me rocks, potentially. As he just throws off a Thunderbolt. So I'll go T-Tar and I will get up my rocks first. I don't want to crunch immediately. Especially because he might be thinking he's Pursuit trapped. Yep. So rocks away, chipping away at Kingdra and whatnot. Chipping away at the Infernape. And just an easy crunch for me. As he goes Flygon. Now, I already see right now how much work my own Flygon puts in. I just click Dragon Claw and kind of just pick off KOs. The interesting thing is that Scarf Flygon actually does not knock me out at 53%. So if he's banded, U-turn also doesn't KO. That has to be banded, right? I guess that could be Scarf. I think that's banded. And because my Jirachi doesn't do anything and my own Scarf Flygon actually can win, I'm going to go Jirachi right here. That has to be banded, right? That's just Scarf. Interesting. So we get rid of Flygon. Then is it Banded Ape? How much did it do before? It did 11 to Gliscor, and I'm pretty sure I'm a or Gliscor, excuse me, whatever. Yeah, I'm Impish. That's Banded Ape, isn't it? So I'm pretty sure I'm gonna click Outrage now with my Scarf Flygon and win the game. If only our SPL game went like this. Rotom comes out. Thunderbolt or Shadow Ball. Just Fire Punch. Weaken this thing. I get a burn. A little bit unfortunate, but I don't think it honestly mattered too much. Actually, there's no reason not to click Iron Head right now. Like I said, I can just lock myself in Outrage and win this game. Or I might not even have to Outrage, actually. I can just Dragon Claw now that my opponent has decided to go Infernape. So a Fire move will definitely knock me out, but you know I have Flygon. U-turn does not knock me out. I think you're going to have to close combat here, my friend. Yep. Which gives me my Gengar, which gives me a sub. Now, the reason I say it gives me a sub is because I know that, one, if this is Choice Locked 8, I end up with a free sub. 2, Rotom I'm faster than because my Jirachi is faster. And pretty much this is GG. With the Stealth Rock with the Poison on Infernape, Infernape only has one more attack. I end up with a free sub there. And like I said, Infernape only has one more attack, but which it doesn't even get to go for. And all I gotta do with Gengar is just click Shadow Ball versus Kingdra, and that's game. Assuming Kingdra doesn't live this, which it should not. Good game. Good game. So yeah, everything went pretty much the way I wanted to. T-Spike's really showing why they're good in this game. And that's why I hate lead Rose Raid, because you don't, oh, Jesus Christ, everybody. you don't really know what your opponent's team is. So if you lead with like lead Rose Raid, for example, I hate it as a lead. I honestly hate it as a lead. But we're going to go hard T-Tarp. I'm not going to risk a random Scarf Zapdos with HP Ice. I don't want to U-turn as well and reveal any information. My opponent could U-turn as well. Zapdos is a big problem versus me. I'm not going to lie, I accepted Black Oblivion's game first because I had a little bit of the SPL game left me like, not salty. What's the, it left me with a bad feeling because I feel like I couldn't do much. So I wanted to at least prove myself that I can win. But I mean, it's DPP, so it has nothing to do with Ultra Sun and Moon. And Ultra Sun and Moon is different. Like, that tier is way too many threats. And again, DPP has some stupid threats too. He's at A. It's that Zapdos right in front of me. Actually, Flygon's another, like, not even sleeper Pokemon. Like, the top 5 or 10 Pokemon in DPP are there for a reason. They're so busted. But I love it because something can actually take a hit from them. Whereas when you go into higher generations, you got Pokemon with like 500 plus attack. Like, huh? Imagine Terrakion or Landorus or Mega Heracross in DPP. You see Airless on all your Gliscors. Gliscors, Gliscor, whatever. Anthony G, are you still here, my friend? If not, I'm going to accept another game. If he doesn't come back in like 15 seconds, I'm accepting another game. He might be playing something else. Let me see. No, his challenge would end there. The second this thing says 2... Yep. Alright, well, I guess he's not here. Let's go, Jacob. Have fun. So he ran lead. Really interesting. Now, I'm actually just going to hard switch into T-Tar. I'm not even going to bother U-turning because I don't... If he's a Protect variant, it's really interesting because... Like, Earthquake obviously now has me a KO. But I'm going to go hard T-Tar because initial switch into Flygon would be something in the air. Maybe like Zapdos. I could see a Bronzong. I mean, Bronzong isn't too bad for me. I guess Breloom could also come out, if anything. Hopefully he's here too, because like I said, I'd be accepting these, or I accept these in different random orders. So I guess that's why Anthony wasn't there, even though he was the first one to challenge. Have fun. I'm gonna type have fun here. That way we can play. Because if he doesn't make a move, I'm gonna look for somebody else. Jacob, we're playing, bro. Black Oblivion's a nice guy, though. I'm glad he's doing really well in SPL. Jacob? Alright. Third time's a charm. Let's go. Oh, man. Not this. Oh, and he's here. Of course, the Smeargle user is here. So Smeargle just gets up spikes. But we'll go T-Tarp. I'm not Lumberry or anything, but I want to get up my rocks. If possible, of course, because sleep turns are pretty lame. But it does get up Stealth Rock and Spike. And U-turn sometimes, too. Sleep turns are pretty lame in this generation. Get up all your spikes, bro. Just let me get up mine. You can get up all your spikes, just let me get up mine. Now you turn. You turn. Is max turn 4 or is it up to 6? So the interesting thing is, that's my guaranteed turn, and he can U-turn right here if he wants to. Which he will, yeah. But Smear goes down. Yes, I did just give him every single layer of spike. I know, but I was really adamant about getting my rocks, especially because I know what type of team this is. Gliscor should be able to wall this, unless he's Ice Punch. I'm defensive, impish, and I'll definitely be able to take a hit. Like, that's not, like, the thing is, even, like, I used this team, I think, versus Toph, and even though he had, like, all his layers up, it didn't matter so much, mainly because most of my Mons, they don't care about, like, hazards. Like, basically, Gengar, Flagon, and Gliscor, the really key important members, they don't care too much about hazards. I know this is, like, the Suicune team, I think it's, well, or maybe a Gengar coming out now, too. But, like, yep, there's a Suicune. We'll go Rachi on the expected Ice Beam. I'm not going to stand and taunt you, even though I can beat you. Because Rachi can Thunder you, and then Roserade might actually go down after hazard damage. I'm not 100% sure, but Rachi can at least Thunder you. I would have just clicked Ice Beam immediately, I'm not going to lie. But get some nice Thunder, nice some para action going on. Hey, hit another one, buddy. I'd really appreciate you hitting another one so I can knock him out with Earthquake. Thank you. Might even want to get a para right there. Thank you. So, appreciate that. Awesome. I'm thinking about getting up a T-Spike here with Roserade, but I don't think that's the play. I think just Leaf Storming and knocking you out because I can Sleep Powder something else. If I want to T-Spike anything, it would have been this Suicune. Lucario does not appreciate this attack at all. And if Suicune does switch out, it's in range of Earthquake from Gliscor. So we get rid of the Suicune right there. Awesome, awesome. Lucario is the Steel type so far. T-Tar in the back? Don't remember. Scizor as well is something that I'm pretty sure is in the back too. What was this team? Like everybody has this team. This is the Jirachi team, I'm pretty sure. Like on Smolon. Isn't it? I don't remember. I know it was in like the RMT section, like the team show. Okay, never mind. This is definitely not the same team that I thought. Are you adamant max speed, bro? I'm getting up a T-Spike now. Like I don't even know what to expect because I see an Arcanine. Well, this is not the exact same team, but when you see an Arcanine, you get up T-Spikes. Okay, so because my Roserade did outspeed that, I want to say that my Flagon. Oh, I know my Flagon will, but I want to say that my is that Bandit too? I want to say that my Gliscor would have, but I don't know if he's adamant just max speed, and that outspeeds me. So Earthquake right here. Dragon Claw actually is probably the best all around play. Oh, adamant Dragon Claw did not knock you out. Are you kidding me? So I got to take a Bandit Flare Blitz. Unfortunate. I just didn't want something in the air to set up something like Dragonite. Whereas Lucario is not really a threat because I do have a Gliscor, and I always knock it out after any chip damage. And I can come in on it. Then again, I did have Ice Fang as well for Dragonite, and it would be forced to Outrage if it had it. Otherwise, if it was like a Dragon Claw variant, I could take a hit. But I still think going for Dragon Claw there was the better play, as he does go Lucario. Do you actually have Ice Punch, my friend? If you do, I'd rather Gengar go down to it than... Because if he's SD Extreme Speed Crunch, then Gengar can take the hit and just go for Focus Blast. Yes, I'm putting myself in a position 70% of the time where it actually works. And this is assuming he does an Extreme Speed here, because I think this covers all plays. And again, if he does reveal that Ice Punch, I don't want Gliscor coming in direct. I've said that name like 3 different times, right? But I don't want it coming in on that. Gengar also appreciates the splits and whatnot. Doubles out to Gramble, which is a normal type in this game, by the way. Or this generation. Not Fairy. I'll sub up because I'm not sure what you want to do. You have Crunch? This boy has Crunch. So I definitely knock him out with Focus Blast. And we do manage to connect. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I don't know what his last is, but this is Life Orb Gengar Shadow Ball. It's a Manectric. This guy's team is cool. Is it Scarf Manectric? Yo, if it's Scarf Manectric, that's actually a problem. Yo, don't be Scarf Manectric with HP Ice. Thanks. Because Scarf Manetric's actually a problem. I might lose to it just because of its speed tier. Like, Manetric's one of those Pokemon that I actually want to use in DPP because it has that high speed tier. I've used it in lower tiers. My T-Tar's still asleep too, right? Okay, he's Scarf, but he clicked probably the worst move to lock himself into. Why not HP Ice there? Unless you have HP Grass. I think that at full HP, my Gliscor would take a hit, but even if it doesn't, my T-Tar might be able to beat this thing way before he beats me just because Sand and Poison, and he has to lock himself into Hidden Power. So, like, it's like my T-Tar can still beat him just because of the amount of turns he has to take. Like, this is an HP Ice coming out versus a T-Tar in the Sand. So I don't mind him knocking me out here because, like I said, with the Poison, this is why T-Spikes are really good in the late game. I mean, like, his team isn't even, like, OU really, but yeah, Tyranitar is not taking crap from this. And I managed to wake up right there, too. Good game, dude. That man said dog. He had a full team of dogs in Smeargle. Skin, you want to play? Ooh. Good Pokemon to lead off with. They're usually Taunt, Earthquake, SR, U-Turn. Who's hitting me up? Want to make chicken nuggets. Taunt, Earthquake, SR, U-Turn. T-Spikes might still be good in this game, but I can't get them up versus a Gliscor lead. I don't know if Sken is here. If Sken doesn't make a move in like 40 seconds, I'll probably go and find another battle. But yeah, typically lead Gliscor, SR, U-Turn, Earthquake, Taunt. They don't usually run Roost. He could be Roost though, and he could just be a fatter team, and he could actually have a Rose Ray of his own. Because I could see that on a Gliscor build. Not a big fan of this as a lead though. Have fun, bro. I'm gonna activate my Poison Art. Nah. Imagine. That'd be fire. Just Ice Fang here, yep. Taunt. Beautiful damage. Not really, but... And then we'll Earthquake right now because he's gonna U-turn since that's the only thing he can do. Yep. So that is a max defense Suicune. Oh, boy. That's an interesting switch that my opponent made there because, yeah, I can, in theory, deal with you. So that's a max defense Suicune, which I definitely don't appreciate. But Taunt, Roost, Gliscor does beat that thing unless it's Ice Beam. I'm Passion Berry on T-Tar, so it's always my switch, and I'm not 2-hit KO by anything that Starmie can go for. Yeah, you don't 2-hit KO me, my friend. And even if he is Culver Berry... Oh, he's leftovers. Awesome. Oh, you can spin, bro, but I'm getting them right back up. So we get rid of one Mon that is good versus my Gliscor. Obviously, Braylon can come out now if it wants to. We'll go Gengar here because I don't want to go Rose Raid. I can see a T-Tar in the back. I gotta get up T-Spike though because that Suicune's gonna be an issue. My Gliscor is gonna be the one that wins me this game. So again, I'm gonna go Gengar here because I don't want to go. Rose Raid on Superpower. As he goes Gliscor of his own. This gives me a sub because you cannot break my sub at all. And we're gonna Pain Split on this Jirachi. Ooh. Oh god, it's that variant. Huh. I don't think you Body Slam that turn. He just Iron Hit crits me. That's a little bit unfortunate. Even though Gliscor is always his best play, I'm going to click Earthquake here. Because this is too much of a problem versus me. I need to find an opportunity to get up T-Spike. Which I don't have many versus... Oh, I'm going to U-turn. Okay, Wish Protect, Iron Head, Body Slam, I want to say. It is Wish Protect, Iron Head, Body Slam. Awesome. So we sub versus this. And then I spam Fire Punch. I did risk the Body Slam pair right there, which is a bad play, but I spam Fire Punch because it can potentially burn the Gliscor. He is faster. Doesn't really matter. Like I said, I spam Fire Punch because it can burn him. which gives my I need to find an opportunity to set up with my Rose Raid, and I'm thinking I'm gonna find that versus the Breloom. Also, Gliscor just comes in right now, which invites in Suicune, which does give me Rose Raid. Again, this is a giant problem versus me, especially because I know that's defensive Suicune. I'm going to attempt to go for T-Spike here. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So, I get on my T-Spike. Great. And my my Gengar comes in now. So, we get at the T-Spike, which really messes with Suicune a bit. I didn't want to go out into Gliscor just because of this thing obviously coming in. Sub. Sub up again. Because I can pain split a lot of health. Versus everything. That's definitely a Wish Protect too. And with T-Spike up, oh man. Jirachi is looking nice. What is wrong with me? I didn't realize I wasn't even paying attention to sand. I'm so bad because I just let my Mon go down. Why do you Iron Head there and not protect? I don't get why you Iron Head there and not protected, but we both kind of threw in that turn. And I do get the burn on Gliscor, which is what I was looking for. I wasn't paying attention to sand plus hits. Wow. I swear I would have lived it on like 7 or 8. But that's like the burn I was looking for right there. You can go Gliscor now and just click Ice Fang. Immediately. If you go Suicune, I taunt it. Zapdos. Ew. That's actually a problem in the back too. Unless you know, crit it turn 1. Or unless you're faster too. Yeah, the chance that he roosts here, the chance that I can flinch, plus I think that was worth it because I think that my Jirachi wins. I honestly think my Jirachi wins this game. Because of literally Iron Head and T-Spike. I played the Gengar so poorly. I'm mad about that. And also this, I think that was the correct play because I think that Roost was a higher probability than him going for HP Ice. And the chance of, you know, flinching, freezing, all that happening that turn. So all we got to do is hit this Thunder, which we do. He Calm Minds. And hey, that's a set, bro. Come on, Jirachi. Tomahome it up. Nope. So, we might lose now. I'm going to let you know if this was Tomahome, if this was Draco Malfoy. This game was over right here. Because of Jirachi. Or because of this Mon. I can go for the Para full Para. Or I can sack Suicune. But I don't... I mean, I can sack Flygon, but I don't really end up with a sub. That's the issue. I do get to Outrage, though. I'm mad. I messed up in this game a lot. That was my bad. Especially because Taunt Gliscor won the game, so maybe not risking it versus Zapdos was the play. Well, that boy getting scared of rolls. They knocked me out. Knock me out so I can sleep powder you. Is there still potential to win? Jirachi doesn't have enough for a sub. Which I would need. Actually, I have Iron Head. What am I talking about? Jirachi always has enough for a sub. Is HP Fire the better play just in case he goes Gliscor? No, I don't think he expects to sleep powder there. So yeah, Jirachi can potentially get enough for a sub right now, especially because he switched on Suicune. Who gets the Wish off? Okay, but it went hard Suicune over... And he went Gliscor after, so I'm okay with this because I'm pretty sure like I'll knock it out with burn. I don't. He gets 6, 15. It's 2 a KO. He doesn't actually have to say, and if he wants, he can. That's fine too. Okay, see, sack Gliscor. Suicune comes out. I'll just spam. I'll just go Rose Raid actually, because I have Leaf Storm. Nice. If this is just Mach Punch, it just wins anyway. Good game, dude. So I messed up with Gliscor because it actually just won the game just with Taunt. I mean, if in theory, if Jirachi Body Slam parried it enough, it could win. Maybe a low roll will give me enough. GG, dude. And I super messed up with Gengar, which messed with him a lot. That's my boy Sken. He gives me a lot of what up, dude? He gives me a lot of, that boy put a face. A lot of cool DPP teams. Little Cup teams, what the hell? So, my bad for messing up. Have fun, dude. Always Earthquake Rachis. Dragonites. He could Superpower right here. If it's Dragonance, I mean, T-Char's my initial switching for Draco or Fire move. Fire moves. Gliscor on the Jirachi. Just click Earthquake. Because they run like Thunderbolt, HP Ground, Psychic, and whatnot. Doing DPP Ladder Tour? Maybe. I didn't know about it. I don't know if you're Dragon Dance or not, but I like Rose Raid initially as a switching. As it turns out, you are indeed Specs Hydro, so let's go ahead and get up a nice little T-Spike right here. I don't care about the Jirachi coming in. Get up that T-Spike. This will help me in the long run, assuming he's like T-Tar in the back and things like that. This is usually HP Ground, like I said. Ooh, Breloom. You don't appreciate the HP Fire. And this is Akaberry, right? So HP Ground. Psychic is his play. This is why he predicted my T-Tar. Yep. So we'll get up our rocks, help Dragonite. I don't mind getting this weekend, especially because rocks mean that I beat Dragonite with Gliscor's Ice Fang. And as I said, I don't really need Rose Raid as much in this game, especially because, like, looking at it, my Gengar, ooh, Kingdra's in range, ooh, everything is in range. I love it. I absolutely love it. So we can go Gengar now. Click sub. Rachi will be sacked, or he'll Seed Bomb and then sack Rachi. Yep. So click sub, and a Gengar is behind a sub with Stealth Rock and T-Spike up. Ooh, I love it. Absolutely love it. My friend, are you Scarf? You are indeed Scarf. Let me go ahead and take some pain. Let's share that pain real quick. Good double, my friend. Good double. Alright, so this is really good though because, again, Outrage is looking nice versus him, especially because I got so much damage off on Heatran. And what's really, also I might live that, yeah. What's really looking nice is the fact that my Gliscor kind of beats Tran. It definitely beats Dragonite if that thing comes out. Rotom Heat. And you do not have a Shadow Ball switching, so I would love to pick up a KO right here. If you go Heatran, then you let me spam Outrage versus you. And if you sack Rotom, it means my Jirachi has a place versus you. So the play I'm actually going to make right here is, because HP Ice is something he could have, I'm going to make the Jirachi play. If you Fire Blast, you Fire Blast, but because I have two Pokemon weak to it and my Gengar is kind of in range, and I feel like Gengar's still really good because it takes out Mach Punch and can take hits from Dragonite. We're going to see if he actually Fire Blast right here though. Yep. Like I said, I feel like HP Ice was your play. Clean. So, T-Spike actually didn't end up helping much right there. Wow. Barely made. But it went down to sand anyway. And I know that Dragonite, like, at that point, Outrage is going to sweep him anyway. So, I don't think it really matters what happens. Dragonite comes out. I literally go Gengar on Fire Blast. And I just got into my Flagon and click Flagon, click Dragon Claw, that knocks out Dragonite. I could also click Outrage here, but I really don't have to. Because if he does switch out to Heatran and takes the Outrage... One, if I click Outrage now, Heatran would be 2 KO'd, so you can't actually risk going Tren. And if he does go Tren, I Dragon Claw, switch out. Wait, that did 17. I don't want to win that way, though. I want to win with Outrage, so... I just sack Gliscor. I actually Ice Fang here, too, because it doesn't let him bring out Dragonite, but... Go back out into my Flagon. I don't know if it was a roll or not, but I clicked the Scarf Outrage, and I'm not sure why he switched. Because you're definitely not cussed out. Would have activated at the HP you're at. Really not sure why he switched right there. Good game, dude. That was a fun one. What's this dude's name? Alf? Alf? Man, I hate Gliscor as a lead. Have fun, dude. Assuming he's here, of course. Oh, he's here. Awesome. So, same thing. They typically run Taunt. I'm not a big fan of Shiny Gliscor. Or Gliscor, whatever. U-turns out immediately. Smart. Get some momentum and whatnot. Figure out what I have. I like that. I like that. What are we seeing? Starmie in the back. Suicune. Pokemon like that. I'm still mad at how I played that one game. Yep, Suicune initially. Smart man. Maybe just a wild Ice Beam will come out. That was out to Heatran. That's really good, but this does give me Sand, which helps me wear down Suicune and Rocks. It could be Scarf Tren. Look at this man making all types. Okay, first off, you've probably been watching me play, but second off, I'm getting my Rocks right here. Yeah, I'm tired of all these switches. You're not switching for free anymore. Huh? I haven't clicked this once, so he hasn't seen that in the battles he's been watching. So not only do I get rid of his spinner, but I get out my Rocks right there. Fortress would have been a little bit annoying, but awesome. And that means when I get up T-Spikes, they're here to stay. And this does give me my own Gliscor. Like, yo, Fortress would have been a pain. Nice scouting, though. Nice, but why would you scout all that but not scout for Fire Blast? That does not matter, my friend. Give me some nice, crisp damage. Ooh, he's U-turn Taunt Roost. No Rocks? Yeah, it's the same thing even if Suicune comes out. I go Roserade as my initial. Because Roserade as the initial switching is the best switching right now. If he Ice Beams... Oh, it's Surf too. I mean, oh wait, yeah, duh. This is DPP, I was about to say, it's not Scald. Awesome, so I get up a T-Spike, which will allow me to taunt stall that Suicune later. Assuming it stays a problem. You can definitely Thunder Wave me if you want to. HP Ice is also something you could do, I suppose. I'm faster. And Sleep Powder works on grass types in this gen, so I'm going to go for Sleep Powder right there. And I'm going to go Flagon just to go for U-turn. I don't want him T-waving. Ideally, he doesn't get a first turn wake right here. Thank you. Nice, nice, nice. And now we're looking for your switchings like easy sub. I mean, he taunts me, but... Or just U-turns, which does not break my sub ever. And if it is Scarf Tren, which I'm pretty sure it is, we get rid of that. "70% of the time, I feel like we missed. We actually connected. Good. So we get rid of Scarf Tren. Solid Tren is really, really old school. And I'm definitely keeping Gengar alive. Oh, never mind. So when you bring in T-Tar this point, I don't think you're double Scarf. I think it's like desperate. So, ooh, he's actually double Scarf. Either way, like I had no other play there, but. Yeah, it's not like I actually had another play there, but even then, I just click Ice Fang here. And go Suicune, I click Taunt. Wow, actually double Scarf. Like at that point, like I'm in a situation where I have to hit T-Tar anyway. Outrage is looking pretty good. We'll go Celebi. Onion Head. Boy, took some damage too. They were on HP Fire too. He could be HP Ice, but Ice Fang did 27 last time. I mean, I'm taunting you too. Like, you're way too much of a problem to not taunt. And you see how weakened, like, everything is? Surf will knock me out. Yep. Surf does not knock me out. Keep that Suicune nice and low. Know what I'm saying? And we can just go T-Tar. Click that Crunch. As he goes out into his own T-Tar. So the interesting thing is, if he clicks anything that is Sewer Power Earthquake, I get in Gliscor and a Roost. So I just click Crunch here. Stone Edge doesn't matter, because this should be enough to 2 KO you with Sand, exactly. Or with Poison Turns and whatnot, or at least with Rocks, rather. And I can easily just go right out into my Flygon and U-turn. I'm pretty sure my my Roserade right now picks up a KO. You can't Roost on me. You Roost on me, you go down. You gotta U-turn out. Yep, smart man. Go Celebi though. Instead of T-Tar. And I miss. Which is pretty good because I don't actually end up taking the special attack drop, but I'm surprised he went Celebi instead of T-Tar though. Earthquake should knock me out. It did not. Uh-oh. And we managed to land, which means that the game is indeed won. All I gotta do is go Gliscor, click Taunt on Suicune, and then we go Flygon and click Outrage. Taunt is my best play because I wasn't. I mean, I'm pretty sure Outrage from Flygon, Adamant Flygon does 31, but just to be safe, we prevent him from roosting. Game, dude. Or resting, excuse me. You guys know what I meant, right? I hope you guys knew what I meant. An Earthquake should definitely do 18. So, Gliscor, Gliscor, whatever you want to call it, for MVP in this, and T-Tar is going to come in and just go down. Double Scarf, Tran plus that. Pretty key turn was my opponent not scouting for Fire Blast with Fortress, and he definitely had scouts. Like, he had 3 resistances to fire. Could have made that play. I think Archidate wanted to play my boy, but he didn't challenge me, so I'll have to play him next week. That's my boy, I believe that's Common Dude. If I'm not mistaken, that's my boy Common Dude. So anyway, thank you everybody for watching. Hope you guys all enjoyed, of course. If you did, feel free to leave a like. Thank you for watching me play some DPP Sundays. It is a lot of fun. Maybe I'll also be entering that tournament that little Lucario was talking about. Some DPP tournament that's going on. Let me know your thoughts, of course. If you want like an in-depth explanation of the team, I can go over it really quickly. So I like Adamant Flygon, though typically I run Thunder Punch, but this team was built for Toph in a tournament. So Adamant Flygon just getting that extra power with Dragon Claw that I don't have to lock myself into Outrage versus Pokemon like Kingdra and Dragonite, which have a lot of popularity. I really like Taunt Gliscor with T-Spikes. Again, I'm not a fan of running. Also, sometimes I run Poison Point on this, that way they can't put me to sleep. I think the final one had Poison Point Roserade. That way if Braylon puts it to sleep, it can't sleep something else. But the idea is, I really don't like lead Roserade a lot because you don't know if they have Roserade in the back. And even though it kind of went down in popularity, especially because all the Breloons, Jirachi, Zapdos crap all running around, so you don't really need T-Spikes for the most part. I'm actually, like a lot of the builds you saw there, you probably wouldn't see in tournament play. But I brought this in a tournament and it actually put in a lot of work because I love it with Taunt Roost Gliscor. This thing was way better when it had Sand Veil. Under Sand, you were not hitting this Pokemon at all, dodging attacks. This thing checks Flygon, Dragonite, things like that. Pashatar, probably one of the best T-Tars right now besides Choice Band. reliably getting up rocks, reliably stopping Starmie from spinning for free and knocking it out. Sub Pain Spit Gengar made the most sense with T-Spikes, just because it can abuse them. And also, like, Pain Split is just really good, allowing me to 1v1 Pokemon like Blissey and whatnot. And then Sub Thunder, Iron Head, Fire Punch, Jirachi. I think the Spit F helped me take like Hydro Pumps from Starmie, which are 2-hit KO. Thunder is really nice for the para chance, 60% chance to para, as well as the fact that it hits Gyarados, which is a big problem to the team. I mean, like, I have Pastro, T-Tar, Roger doesn't let it set up, Gengar hits it hard, Gliscor can taunt it, except for Jolly Gyarados, but that doesn't exist as much like max speed. You don't need to run Jolly max speed Gyarados right now. And obviously, if you want, you can make Flygon Thunder Punch if that makes it easier for you or more comfy for you to be able to take on Gyarados if you feel less safe versus Gyarados, but that actually helps you a little bit more. Something you can do. But anyway, thank you very much for watching this edition of DPP Sundays. I hope you guys all enjoyed. Of course, if you did, feel free to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye, friends.